Mixed martial arts made the leap to the silver screen last Friday with The Striking Truth, a documentary directed and produced by Stephen J. Wong, focusing on current UFC welterweight champion Georges St-Pierre and David Loiseau. The film provides a unique look at the divergent career paths of both men coming out of UFC 58 in March of 2006, where St-Pierre scored the biggest win of his career up to that point in time, defeating BJ Penn, while Loiseau dropped a 5-round decision to then middleweight champion Rich Franklin.
That was a great starting point for us, and I think the reason for that is because David Loiseau is fighting Rich Franklin for the World Championship, and George is not the main event. George is the co-main event, and he's not fighting for a championship. And David wasn't able to capitalize on his opportunity. I think that changed everything, so that was a natural starting point for us.
Steve did an awesome job, and I'm very happy for the way he works. It's great, you know.
A major focus of the film was the mental issues Loiseau has had during his fights, culminating in a devastating loss at UFC 115 this past June in Vancouver, where Loiseau's night finished in a hospital with his career in doubt.
Well, after this fight, I was very confused, overwhelmed, and I did retire. I was retired for about 4 or 5 months. Called my trainer, called Firas Zahabi, called my manager, called my friends, family, told them, listen, I'm done. It's like it's not for me anymore. I don't have it.
David is a champ to me, to allow me to come in there, not only just to see him in that condition, but allowed me to hold the camera 18 inches from his face and capture his feelings. So hats off to both David and George for never telling me to turn off the camera, good or bad, personal or professional. They never asked me to turn off the camera.
The film also focuses on the growth of St-Pierre, learning from his notorious loss to Matt Serra in April of 2007 at UFC 69.
You define a champion how he come back from a loss, not how he win. When you win, it's easy. Everything go well, but when you lose, things go bad. So that's my mentality. That's why I have to stay strong all the time.
He was angry that he disappointed so many people and disappointed himself. You can see that true emotions.
Wong is hopeful of wider distribution for the documentary and is already working on another film project involving Georges St-Pierre.